Hey guys, how you doing? We're doing a Hornet versus Hornet dogfight today, and I would venture a guess that it's going to get into some real slow speed one circle fighting, so it could get interesting. I'm flying the Canadian Hornet, and we are facing off against an American Hornet. Alright, so here's the merge, and it looks like we're going for a one circle. He's going to stay in the horizontal. I'm going to go slightly vertical here, and I'm going to roll it over with the rudders. Very nice. Now, due to the nature of this fight, with both of us being Hornets, we can match each other in a one circle fight and a two circle fight. It's just a matter of how we decide to play it. As of right now, we are still in our one circle fight. We're trying to see who's better, and whoever's better is going to win, really. And everyone's got a little bit of tricks up their sleeve, you know? So we'll see how this plays out here. I've used the rudder here to roll. He's going to come right out in front of me, and he's trying to get back up into the vertical, and he is doing a split throttle turn. Very nice. So he's definitely got some tricks up his sleeve. He was using differential thrust there and almost hit me. Very close. That was a very nice little differential thrust thing he did. And he's coming around again for another shot. He's got pretty much every advantage here. I'm using rudder to get out of the way. Narrowly surviving that one. I think I got my hands full with this guy. Alright, and he's using rudder to roll there. I'm a little worried about the altitude here. As he points his nose, he's going to miss that one. And we're both going to have to pull out of this here before we hit the ground. Okay, I'm not in any kind of danger. I'll take my time, pull out, and it looks like we're in a good old-fashioned rate fight here. On the deck, and both Hornets in a rate fight. This really just matters about who can maintain their max rate speed better. And as of right now, it's him, but I am slowly climbing up to my max rate speed. And if I can maintain that better than him, then I will gain an advantage here. And right here, I'm actually winning. I'm coming around the circle. He's going to realize that. He's going to go for the vertical to pull out. And so he didn't feel very comfortable in that two-circle fight, that rate fight on the ground there, so he's going to reset the fight here. And we are seemingly returning back to the one circle possibly here. Very, very slow speeds. And he's doing his differential thrust again. Oh, man. I'm getting really lucky with those. Alright, and here we go. A little bit of a rudder roll there, and coming close to the ground, and I think I can kill him here. Hit him. Okay, there we go. I wasn't gonna get that chance again, man. I feel kind of bad for him, to be honest, because he deserved that win. He did some real crazy shit, and if he had just a little bit more luck, man, he would have sawed me in half. He had 3 or 4 opportunities there. Really well played. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting my work on Patreon. Really helps me out when you do that. Big thank you to all of you who are already supporting the channel. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Alright guys, let's do a quick tacview review. We got me in the red Hornet and Jebediah Kerbin in the blue F-18. And right through the merge there, I'm sitting at a true airspeed of 585 at Mach 0.93, and Jebediah Kerbin is Mach 0.92, so pretty much the same speed. And there's the merge, and so you see that we go for a 1-circle fight, and I use the vertical a little bit more. He stays in the horizontal plane through that turn, and we got some maneuvering in relation to the bandit here. He's going to turn up to me, I'm going to turn down, and we're flying into each other pretty much. And at this point, this is where it turns into a fight of, actually that's a little bit further down. Yeah, so here is his, let me turn this speed down a little bit. Right here is where he does the differential thrust thing. And so he's going to turn on one of his, he's going to put like one engine to full and the other engine down to like mill power or something like that. I'm not really too much of an expert with the differential thrust thing, but it's a nice little trick that he does here. And it rolls him beautifully and puts him in a really good position. And so I roll with rudder here, because I was kind of hoping that he was going to come down a little bit further. I was hoping he'd be over here somewhere. So when I rolled down, I would find him and shoot him. I was not expecting him to come out here, so that when I roll, you know, I end up pretty much right in his gun sight. That was unexpected. So he pretty much had the advantage most of the way through this fight, if I'm being honest, and he was unlucky to not win. Those rounds are to the left. Now honestly, I should have pulled up a little bit more here. I spent too much time diving, and because of that I present another opportunity for him to shoot at me. And I think this is the one where I actually dodge it with a little bit of rudder, like right rudder, left rudder. I'm just trying to get out of his gun sight there. And once again I'm rolling with him, and at this point I'm like, okay, I can't win 1-circle fights against this guy. Like, he's way too good. So I'm like, let's drag him down to the ground and see if we can rate fight him a little bit, and maybe I can get the upper hand in a rate fight. So basically here I'm just trying to survive as we spiral down to the ground. He gets many shooting opportunities. He's just a little bit late on most of them, and that's the only reason why I survive. And right here we end up on the ground, and we are finally in a 2-circle rate fight. And right here you can see I'm sitting at a true airspeed of 332. He's at a true airspeed of 409, 18 degrees a second. I'm pulling 15. So if you remember from the video, there was actually a little portion here where he was winning the circle. He was coming around faster behind me, and it was during the initial stages as I was building up my speed to get to my max rate speed. And so right around, I think it's, so he's still winning it, and then right here is where I start to win. He's at 16, you can see I'm pulling 19, I was 20 back there for a bit. And so he starts to realize that this is not really working for him. Let's get rid of some of these lines here. So he starts to realize this is not working, and I'm coming around. You want to react quickly as he's doing here. You don't want to wait until the guy is like, you know, right here before you start showing a reaction. You want to start reacting a little bit earlier. So as he does here, as he sees me coming around the circle, he's going to go and climb, trying to just reset the fight, you know, change the geometry a little bit. Clearly he's just doing something different because he's realizing what's happening is not working. If you continue to do what's not working, you're just going to get yourself killed. And so here we are. I'm still just trying to stay behind him, but I'm trying not to lose too much speed, but I end up at 170 knots here. And he's back to his 1 circle. He's flipping over. I don't think that was differential thrust. I could be wrong. And again, he's going to shoot behind. So lots of good opportunities here for Jebediah Kerman. And quite honestly, I'm just I'm skating on ice here, on luck, essentially. And right here, I think he didn't expect me to do this. This is why it worked. Like right in this situation, I think he thinks that we're a little too low to the ground for me to try this crap. And he's correct. I definitely took a chance here. And I managed to pull out in time. And I don't think he expected me to be here. And I wasn't gonna let him slip away. So I gave him a whole bunch of bursts, and finally one of them got him. Alright, so big thank you to Jebediah Kerman for coming out and flying this video with me, and thanks to all of you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.